Now we have our last match for the night. Last match is. It's a double.
It is. We're going out with a bang.
arcbliss versus ChurchnSarge. Up first. ChurchnSarge, been around a while actually. Joined in Mystery Tournament 8, and then went away for a while, and then sort of came back in more recent years, and did really well. Got up to 25th in Mystery Tournament 17.
Yeah, 25th is good. Not as good as 9th though, and getting 9th once is not as good as getting 9th like 5 times.
Yeah, I lost track of how many times it's actually been. We talk about it all the time. It's arcbliss. It's been around for longer, I think. Wait, let's see. No, they joined at the same tournament. Mystery Tournament 8. Difference is that arcbliss never left. He kept joining every single one ever since. He's pretty darn good at games.
arcbliss. 9th in MT13, 15, 16. That's it.
Three times. Usually does pretty well though, even if not 9th.
Yeah.
You have to have a 65% win rate.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in 9th by choice. It says here on the card.
Yeah, sure. I would say the same thing if I kept getting 9th.
But that's not all. Match number 2 is JmePenseBon versus, I'm gonna say it also in a French accent, Exceeder. It's Exceed, I guess, on the card.
Oh yeah, and
Did
on the...
Did it get submitted in French? Exceeder?
Like on the...
Exceed means?
I don't know if that's what it means in French, but on the scheduling sheet, that's always the name being put. But in the Discord name seems to be Exceed because that's what this card uses.
It's dog versus girl.
It's 2 girls.
That's cheating.
Yeah, 2-on-1. Not nice. Both of these players are in Lizards 2. I mean, obviously they're the same route. Which means one of these two is going home. The others is a winner's match.
Also, you don't get to losers 2 unless you've won a match. So
True.
now both of these racers have won a match. JmePenseBon picked up their first Mystery Tournament win in 3 tournaments in a 90-minute match of Dharma Dojo.
Oh yeah. Pure puzzle game. One that we've seen in the past, but in like the arcade mode, and now we played the puzzle mode, which was also good. It was very hard for the commentators to predict what was gonna happen if you hit any of these blocks in any order.
Yeah. It's a weird, like, if your brain works a certain way, you'll just get it. You're like, oh, of course. If I the way that it's a FIFO system, so the stack goes this way and then it comes out that way, and so of course this is the move. Not my brain.
Yeah, and then you also have dropping tiles, which wasn't so much a thing in the arcade version, like the arcade game mode. But in this one, sometimes dropping things was important for the solution. Like if you just have a tower that is 1 tall and you hit the bottommost one, everything else will fall down. That made everything
complicated.
It made everything very complicated.
Lost to Kostucha in Treasure in Trio, which was the fighter, wizard, rogue, Sokoban game.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, Kostucha did really well. And JmePenseBon's stream went down, so we didn't quite get to see exactly how it went. But got stuck. Forgot a rule about the wizard teleporting himself or herself. I can't remember. But yeah, just it was completely necessary to solve a puzzle, and when you forget that the necessary thing is possible, you don't do it, and thus the puzzle is not possible. And that's basically that.
Exceed losing to Half Beastie in Turbo Overkill.
Turbo overkill.
Talked about it yesterday. It's kind of like the other game that I forgot the name of. What's that one called? Ultra Kill.
Yeah.
A very fast-paced Quake-like shooter. I guess this one felt a little more Unreal Tournament for some reason, but I can't tell you why. You had chainsaws for legs. What else is there
You
to
do a
say?
slide with your leg out with the chainsaw on it, and you saw guys as you slide through them.
Just what you do. But then one against Piper in Nanyang Connect.
That was... That's the mouse squish one? No, that's the overlapping tiles one.
Yes, we saw that yesterday. Did a pretty good job. So hopeful for Exceed here. We did draw a kind of puzzly looking game. So maybe that's in Exceed's favor.
Yeah, I think I remember during their interview that this is the sort of game they were hoping for, and definitely not Turbo Overkill.
We didn't look at the matches for arcbliss versus ChurchnSarge. Here they are, arcbliss winning in Cardinal Chains, a Hamiltonian Path kind of game.
Yeah, it had 70 levels, and depending on how strong you are, the first 25 to 40 levels.
Yeah, I would have said like 50.
Extremely easy. Yeah, it was more about accurate mouse drawing the path than it was about solving it, and I think that was genuinely a big part of why arcbliss did so well in that match.
And ChurchnSarge playing Guru Logic Champs, which I just googled. It looks like the freeware game we played once, where you have like a spaceship at the bottom.
Oh man, I love when Maurice tries to explain a video game and he just gives the most generic.
Okay, hold on.
The freeware game we played once, everybody.
Okay, freeware game we played once. You have like a little spaceship at the bottom you can shoot, and you can rotate the whole thing 90 degrees, and you're trying to like copy the background image. Like fill in all the tiles. And the last one, the last level was very important because there was like the moon.
The big island with the stuff dripping down off.
Yeah, and the moon was the sticking point.
Okay, I know that game.
That's what this game looks like. I didn't see this race, but I'm gonna assume that's what this game is.
Yeah, basically the same thing, says Internet Dirigible.
Yeah. See? Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Everyone's ready, I'm not.
So puzzle games then. These two both got puzzle games of a sort.
That's true.
I'm ready for a puzzle game. I'm ready to draw on the screen with my powered up internet. I'm able to have the screens open the whole time. On the side here with my drawing tool. I'm drawing right now.
Yeah, I can see it. But be sure to open the 4-player view. We have 4 players, and they're all gonna play. Kagami!
Kagami. Do you know what Kagami means?
So the left kanji means change or transform. The right kanji means god or deity. So it's like transformation god.
Oh.
And then at the top here it says Stajo 1-1. Cool, huh? I feel so proud of myself every time I know anything about Japanese. I mean, I don't know if katakana really counts, but it's still a skill.
I wonder if it's a pun at all, because Kagami is just mirror, I think.
Yes.
As one word.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about Japanese. They only have so many syllables. You got like ear, which is either no or house. I guess if you ear
there's like an extra
2
thing
e's.
on there.
But I think you can use ear as like a yup.
A yup?
Yup. Like if someone asks you, hey, do you want a house? Then you say, yeah.
And that means yes?
I think so. I don't know. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of the people that actually know this kind of stuff. Let's get this race going.
I've heard people say like yeah as like no yeah. But you say it fast, so it sounds like yeah. yeah, but it means no.
Let's get this game going. Alright, here we go. Transformation God.
Oh, I'm not in the race room. No wonder I'm all turned around. Well, if there's a pace bin, you'll have to recite all the relevant information.
Alright, let's go. Use the jump button to accept the menus. It literally only talks about the menus. Oh, you cannot go into the exit unless there is a platform below it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can set, there's like this mirror line with which you can mirror across. What determines where the mirror line appears in front of you? It seems like this is a lot about walking forward and putting a mirror down and then walking away from the mirror and then flipping. Not going well for ChurchnSarge. Dropped down there. He's gonna put a new mirror down. Very even on the bottom race. JmePenseBon's gonna go right to the exit.
Just part of the music, the meows.
Yeah. No, it's the sound effects.
When we jump? Oh, when we jump.
Yeah.
Well.
So it's very even. 3 players all on the same level. ChurchnSarge, a couple behind. ZX. Oh, what is happening?
Don't know, man.
JmePenseBon has gone inside the blocks, has possessed the blocks?
Something like it.
Sokobon detected. Worth mentioning, you gotta pick up all the coins, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. I saw here ChurchnSarge
Let's
can just leave, as far as I know.
Will, but he's not. And I think it's because he has to get all the coins. At the very least, he thinks he has to get all the coins.
I think he thinks he has to get all the coins. What does the basement say? Nothing.
I'm pretty sure I saw a level that you could go to the exit like right away.
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw one of the players go to the exit without getting all the coins.
All right, we'll have to be diligent and pay attention.
Do that.
Oh, nice moves from ChurchnSarge. Did a double transformation just over top the bamboo spikes to swipe all the coins and get in the door. Clear on this build a stair level for JmePenseBon. Half stage lead on the bottom. A 2 or 3-ish stage lead up top for arcbliss. Okay, so the squares on the box light up as like you're about to mirror inside them, and that's what lets you possess them. You're gonna know exactly which one you're in.
Ah. Which Magatama you're gonna be in.
Yeah. The block is blocking the exit for arcbliss.
Get this L out of here. We wanted a J.
Get the L out of here!
I mean, is this fixable?
I don't know. It's really messed up in there.
We can't even get out of here anymore.
On the bottom.
Why is Church
World 5?
That is a great question. Why is Church World 5?
I don't know. He just went there. Okay. Beat the game. So
I mean,
you gotta do them all.
To be fair, the goal says beat 5-6. That's when you're not done. That's what it says. In
Oh,
the
you think he's gonna try to find the loophole? It doesn't say do all the stages. This looks like a puzzle about jumping into a... Oh, what? You can just pop out the top of the tower? Racers on the bottom doing good. What's up with Did arcbliss skip some levels in World 2? I thought he was ahead, and then it became clear that very much not. He's still ahead of ChurchnSarge, I assume. It's hard to tell with Church jumped to World
ChurchnSarge is at the end of the game.
5. Okay, Church is going back to World 2. Exceed 1 level ahead in World 3. Maurice, what have you noticed about the video game?
Noticed what?
Anything.
Oh!
Have you noticed anything about the video game?
I'm so confused by what we're doing, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
We've got so many powers. We've got this... the mirror, we've got possession, we can move these blocks, and also when you mirror, you like zoom across the screen and collect every coin on the way. That's what I noticed. Oh, JmePenseBon didn't collect all the coins.
Yep. You're right.
That's what I noticed. I don't know, I find it so hard to wrap my mind around which mechanics are actually in this game. What's Church doing? He's going back to 5-6!
I don't know what the rationale is. I assume this level's going to require you to know a thing that an earlier level would probably teach you better than this one.
Yes! It's like starting Sokoban with the hardest puzzle ever made. You're not gonna have a good time.
Arcbliss teleports into the wall on the left and then comes back with the blocks because that's a thing that happens, and now he's done. This is not a good game for a 4-way race. I was ready for a puzzle game.
Yeah.
I was not ready for this. This is crazy. Okay, so you can...
Throw on the screen fast.
Arcbliss is trying to pop out the top of this T shape. Oh, you need the other shape to go over and be the platform. No, you can just go in.
Okay, no, so the water-looking blocks, they will be
special.
Also copied when you teleport.
And they're solid. They're solid for you and your reflection.
Yes. I would have a hard time following a single player, let alone 4.
I've had Arcbliss as my anchor, and then I'm peeking down at the bottom to see how the others are doing, keeping up, and has just passed Exceed.
Oh. Top race taking the lead.
So Exceed needs to put the mirror down to the left so that it mirrors the blue blocks. I don't understand how those... Oh, I guess I see how they've been mirrored. Okay, but the mirror needs to be further to the left.
The thing is, they seem to mirror every time you mirror? But do they? I thought they did. Like, they stay? But do they?
I think so, yeah.
Forever? Even if you remove the mirror?
When you remove the mirror, they go away. I believe.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then.
Arcbliss on 4-1, getting to the exit. JmePenseBon on 3-6, and I think is going to beat the level moments before after Exceed. So very close on the bottom still.
Yeah, bottom race very close, top race not at all.
ChurchnSarge just got a ridiculous stair construction in the middle of the level.
Meow.
Meow. This is it's kind of a messy game. You can drop the mirror anywhere, and you can go, anywhere on across the mirror flip. Like if you're close, you flip a little bit. If you're far, you flip a lot of it.
Then you can possess different things, and then you've got things that duplicate based on the mirror position.
You can be in different parts of the thing. You pop up out the top of the thing.
Not as like different colors? What do they mean? Is it just to signify that these are different objects?
Maybe. JmePenseBon's just like, I'm gonna jump. I'm just gonna jump across. Oh, big jump, teleport across? Oh, no. But if the block was further left, something like that would work. Church on 3-2. Got a long way to go, but is beginning to catch up. So the coins on 4-3 are telling you want a staircase here.
Ah, that's well spotted. But how do you get a staircase up?
You become a staircase and you jump up there, I guess. I didn't see how arcbliss did it, but he's done it. I like that you can watch your reflection move around so you know exactly where you're gonna be.
Yeah. Like, the game is doing its best to be less confusing. It's just our brains are not big enough to understand.
Okay, arcbliss brings the blocks over. So this looks like a stage cut into 2 halves. That's the first half done. We can watch Exceed to see if she can show us how to bring the steps up top.
Chris is moving. I think ChurchnSarge is gonna have a really hard time catching up to this.
Yeah, but he's doing good ever since he stopped trying to do 5-6.
For whatever reason.
He's trying to jump straight into the exit door.
Yeah, we know that doesn't work. That's one thing the pastebin actually tells us about the game. Okay,
JmePenseBon's trying to do something cheesy. He's trying to like clip out of bounds or something. And now what the hell's going on this level arcbliss is on? He's been on here a while.
I mean,
across, gets the green one.
You probably move red to the left. Or was it? Oh, we solved it?
It's over.
I missed it
The
completely.
end move was, it's about getting into the green block so that you can bring it to the bottom and flip across. What was going on to get to the green block was not paying attention. Okay, mirror those left platform ghost blocks to get onto the ladder. Now you gotta find the right mirror.
I like how you thought about the earlier level as being like 2 parts. And this is kind of the same, right? There's no way to get anything from the bottom to this top part.
I would think so, but also it doesn't seem like there's any way to do anything up there. You keep mirroring the right wall on the left.
You can... Well, you can mirror down here. Like, you can bring the fact that the mirror is somewhere up.
Yeah.
But what's the point? No.
The staircase level that arcbliss solved is being very difficult for JmePenseBon and Exceed.
We're in this block now. It's a good sign.
And the block is good. How did we get there?
Oh, we undid the mirror? Oh, that's fine. We can make another one. How do we get across? Oh, we don't need to.
Just way to zip across.
Yeah. About 5. Oh.
This game has this alter ego sort of thing going on.
Yes.
That's a game arcbliss has raced in a mystery tournament twice.
Finally, the experience comes in handy.
Yeah. Okay, so you can drop down. I bet is this gonna loop?
I don't think
like
so.
If you fall at the bottom, are you gonna appear at
I
the
think
top?
you just have to time it.
So you want to find a column that's like occupiable in each.
Oh. No.
Or something.
No, you can't. You can't warp from the top left to the top right blocks. I thought you were just gonna drop through the middle. Yeah, like that. And then you could almost do it again. I think you have to do it again.
Oh, you're gonna go right to the exit. Oh, held left. Because was going left, but the mirror flip takes you left. It's right after that.
Whatever arcbliss did, it wasn't right.
I think you just fall and then mirror flip.
I think arcbliss has to place the mirror further to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
What a weird level.
Let's solve the staircase level that the 2 bottom players.
Well, also ChurchnSarge.
Yeah.
Caught up. least to the bottom race, which is not too helpful right now. Okay, let's solve this. I like what Exit has here. Can move the red stairs closer so that... Oh, the green stairs are bad here. I don't... Oh, you can. Okay, never mind.
Flips the red stairs so that they fit through this gap.
So now we can flip yellow over to the other side of red, I think. Right?
Just gonna...
Oh, this mirror is not in a good position.
You need to flip red so that it can be stairs for yellow.
Oh yeah, you could do that, of course. Yeah, that's way smarter, probably.
Trying to find room to flip it. It's traffic jam. Wait, it's turning green. Perfect.
Oh, and now you can jump over there, but I thought, oh, we want red up there, where the coins are. But you're right, it doesn't need to be red. Yellow is way...
See, this is awkward. You can only possess by mirror flipping in. So Exceed just wants to possess the thing right in front of them. But like you need to mirror flip point blank, and it's like not working. Okay, this should work.
Exceed is still trying to get yellow on the right, I think.
It's trying to do something else, yeah.
Yeah, like this. Really wants red up high. That's what I thought too for some reason. It never occurred to me that I can just use yellow.
Alright, that's gonna be a solve. Arcbliss on 5-4.
Almost as far as ChurchnSarge has been.
So, what stops Arcbliss from getting, excuse me, getting to the door?
Nothing.
Oh,
You do a cool move.
I couldn't even see it.
Oh, the coins did an implication there. That you can hang the you can hang onto like a hook, like in Box Boy.
Yeah.
And I think you can just jump across here, honestly, right?
Yeah.
This looks doable. Yeah, look at that.
Shoutouts to Ramino's Adventure.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Except I lost that, so no. Shoutouts to Box Boy instead.
Got a single block. Why would you want to be a single block? You're immune to spikes. Why is there a second single block? Because you need a tower of 2 to get in the door.
Yeah, which also means you have to get back after delivering one of them.
Which is why Arcbliss leaves this one in the middle?
Yeah, seems good. I think you can grab it from the middle. Oh, what a jump. The 3-wide gap. That gets you the beef any day.
Okay.
I think we can possess this thing and then jump over.
Looks good.
Nice.
How much game, if any, is left? None. That's
0.
it.
It's the level we saw ChurchnSarge try.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was the
Yeah,
very
me neither.
last,
Me neither.
but it is. 1839. A commanding performance. Looks like Exceed is going to finish this level with just one flip. Oh, it's a little bit tricky because you lose the blocks.
I think you gotta
Or-
make the mirror further to the right. You do it earlier. Like you keep the mirror all the way to the end from this position, basically. Yeah, a little further. A little, like 3 more to the left or so.
It was
Yeah,
in the
this-
middle, and I
this-
thought
this is
all they had
perfect.
to do was hit the button. I think they hit the wrong button and broke the mirror instead of switching.
Yeah, they switched now. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's got audio for me? Exceed does. It's streamers.
JmePenseBon is at the end of 4 5.
We're not gonna get distracted by streamers, I'm sorry.
Nice try, arcbliss.
I mean, it would have worked, but we're professional.
There was Crankdud, mystery tournament racer of the past. Joined a Super Metroid tournament, and in 100% you gotta go get the spring ball or whatever, and that means you need to wait for Shack Tool, the weird flippy spiky wheel robot guy, to somersault.
Oh, yeah.
Through the sand blocks for like a solid minute or whatever it is.
It takes a while.
So, in the middle of a tournament race, Crankdud loaded up E1 M1 of Quake and ran through the level while waiting for Shack Tool.
It's like, I mean, this is like, again, commentators saying, but like interpreting too much into it. But there's like a case to be made for staying active and keeping your like attention focused, so you don't like, oh, if I wait here for a minute, I'm gonna be like all powered down. The adrenaline will be gone.
ChurchnSarge is finally free of 4-3. And in the bottom race, Exceed has put a 2-stage gap between these two.
Has cleared 4-6 and then 5-1.
JmePenseBon flips into the spikes. It's weird that when you flip into the blocks, you can flip back and sort of bring the blocks with you, because you are the blocks.
Oh, that's a nice South Park seat. Oh, and JmePenseBon resets. This game loves telling you where stuff should be going. You can see it on Jamie's screen there. Like, let me get my drawing pencils out.
I'm ready. I could have drawn it myself by now, because I know what you're gonna draw.
I'm gonna draw this.
Here it comes.
Oh, minus this part, I guess.
Yeah.
And you can see it on the other side. Oh, this is where the stairs go.
I guess you'd have a cyan on over here. This would probably be way harder without these coin trails.
Okay, I like this. Just copy the stairs now. Just find the magic pixel. You're going the wrong way. Yeah, better. Warmer. Yeah, very hot. Scalding. Volcano. There we go.
3 levels left. JmePenseBon kept pace all the way through the first 4 worlds or so, but is very stuck on 4-6 right now. I don't remember anything fiendish enough about 5-4, 5-5, or 5-6
It did have
to
this
stop Exceed.
this drop here, where we saw arcbliss do like a little, like a switcheroo, standing here, and then disabled it again, fell down, and then re-enabled it right in this region. We're gonna have to see that. Maybe that's the solution.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
Oh,
get
this is
it.
way better.
Oh, just right, left.
Well,
It's probably better if you just walk, yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna have more downward velocity if you jump.
Here's the box boy level.
Yeah, very, very easy, very straightforward if you can see. I mean, you could say that about any puzzle level, I guess, but
This will work. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this is a little bit optimistic.
I think it will. But it's not the solution. You know, the coin trail is guiding you towards something else.
It's gotta be so close.
JmePenseBon is trying to do something in the bottom half of the level to affect the top half, because I think he believes the top half is unsolvable on its own.
I mean, it's like a little true, right? You gotta leave the wall up while you're down there.
Yeah.
So that you're... Like, the trick is you leave the wall there so that by standing here, you swap with this thing.
And then the box is immune to spikes.
Which allows you to get up there, and then you can drop another wall, creating this line we talked about, and just walk to the finish. And do a walk. Exceed, it's time to exceed at this level. Do a cool jump.
I think if I had not played Ramino's Adventure, I might not spot this. But having played that game, I'm immediately like, oh hell yeah. Hang that block. Of course hang that block.
Yeah, exact same thing with Box Boy.
Lots of finishes. Half Beastie, so much fabs. arcbliss, Alpha 5, Bright Shadow. Nest Kamikaze.
Just because you were saying things, you were like, oh, I guess I gotta finish too. No. I mean, surely this jump, well, not if you're using the... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter which side we were on. It just didn't... It wasn't enough. So I'm guessing that arcbliss placed the wall further left so that the upper block was copied to like here or wherever.
Yeah.
But the wall would have to be around here.
Which you can reach by standing here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very nicely. Well, yeah, I think Exceed is struggling with the buttons a little bit. Keeps hitting the wrong thing. Or just sort of like the platforming in general, right? We saw how hesitant she was to do that little just walk-off maneuver, you know? A right and a left.
Yeah.
It was kind of like watching a cat that wants to do a jump and it like is practicing the jump a little bit in place.
Yeah, like they pop up and down to like go it over in the head or whatever they do.
Hunching back on the legs and then springing forward a little bit, but not quite. Hold on, let me. JmePenseBon on 5-2 after getting through 4-6 and getting unstuck. Has been making smooth progress. Needs to bring a block to get to the exit. What block can even go in there?
The 3x3, 3x1. All of them.
How do we get a 3x1? Oh wait, we mirror in the middle of the screen to bring this one to. Oh, blue's in here.
I don't know how it. I don't know.
I was drawing on the screen while
I saw it like land, so I guess it must have gone through the wood.
How's that possible?
Maybe it's like one of those platforms you can drop through, even if
you just press down and jump, and this row of blocks goes through.
I don't know. That's what it looked like.
What happened?
Exceed needs to solve this thing. This is Oh, this looks really good. Yeah, Exceed is solving this thing.
Big jump, big jump, big jump. There it is.
With all the coins. Oh, missed the coin. Doesn't matter.
Final level. They heard you. Okay, here's ChurchnSarge with this block. The cat can drop down. Oh, fell in the hole. Fell down. Can't get back out. Sorry.
So sad.
Cat in a hole. I think you could flip the green one over. So this level JmePenseBon is on, it's almost entirely about getting the mirror in the right place to put the stairs in the right place, right? Like, that's good.
Well, I mean, almost that's like trivial, isn't it?
There it is. So I guess it's you need the red block in the middle to
Yes.
give you the right mirror spot.
I think that's more important to understand.
Exceed's doing a lot of things. Okay, it's gonna get the second block. Has left the first block over there.
It's in a weird spot. I don't know about this.
You can mirror over to it. And then mirror back.
Oh yeah. Why not? But then what are we doing here? Just go. Oh, you can place the mirror now. But place it to the left, maybe? I think I would place it to the left. Because then we can do it like here. This movement. If it's on this column.
Yeah. We did not bring a block. We're gonna become a block.
Wait,
Oh!
what?
Oh!
Whoa!
The blocks were just to allow you to move about the stage. The actual solution was to mirror this block right here underneath the door.
That was crazy. A completely different solution.
And that's a win for Exceed. Wanted a puzzle game, got it, and came up with the win. In what ultimately was a pretty close match. Look, it made it to 5-4 and did JmePenseBon. And now we have kind of a close race between ChurchnSarge and JmePenseBon.
I can't focus on that race, unfortunately.
Well, it's not a real race. I think everyone knows that it's just the top two players versus the bottom two players, but it's worth making that clear if anyone's watching and doesn't know. arcbliss is getting impatient. I guess we'll bring in our two winners and have a chat with them.
I've been waiting in waiting room for 5 minutes. Well, yeah, the race was still going. Complaining about things you shouldn't be complaining about.
Uh-oh. It's late at night. Maurice is getting grumpy. It's been casting for a little too long. Puzzle game showed up with a whole bunch of stuff. Maurice was just looking at it, wondering what's going on. There's 4 screens, hard to talk.
Alright, now that the
arcbliss.
race is over, we can finally talk to
Hello,
you.
Exceed.
Oh, hello.
We were waiting, arcbliss, until the
I
segment was
know.
finished.
I was just giving Maurice a hard time.
Thank you for your patience. Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
This was overwhelming for us. I'm not sure if it's just because we had 4 screens at once, but it felt like there was like a lot going on. It's, you know, you can mirror, you dash across, you get the coins when you dash across, and you go into a block, and now you're the block, and the block can go across.
Yeah. The mirroring was trippy at first at times.
Yeah.
And it's not just like the mirror is where you put it, you know, like you could put that thing anywhere.
Yeah. I think my biggest issue was accidentally canceling mirror instead of swapping.
I think that's an issue I had sometimes, but sometimes I just couldn't map it out in my mind and figure out what the heck I needed to do. The coin trails helped a lot.
Yeah.
Those things are so good.
The one
Yeah,
with the
it's well
falling
designed
block
for
at the
that.
end. Ugh. 5-5.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we were talking about other mystery games we've had in the tournaments past with similar mechanics, where like you are a strangely shaped block. And so to us, we immediately recognize like, oh, that thing can just hang on there. You can just jump.
Sure can.
Petros it up.
Yeah. And so I think now that you've played this game, the next time that pops up, I bet you're going to think like, oh, wait, that's like that mirror game. I can just go.
Oh, definitely. The one that was the hardest, I think, was shuffling the stairs. At least to me.
Oh, all the stairs was just, you start the stage and it's there's a lot here.
For a while there, I totally forgot that if you have something put into a level, that you're probably going to use it all. So I ignored the 2 blocks at the beginning.
Yeah, I went all the
and
way
I
up.
went straight. I'm like,
I went all the way up and went, oh, I get it.
I'm like, no, I gotta ferry it all the way up. Woe is me. But some of the ways you can die are very fun. I just kept falling sometimes. It was ChurchnSarge.
I think.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna like double switch into the door.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you need something underneath, right? We learned that.
I think the level that actually tripped me up the most was the one without any blocks in it. Just these spikes everywhere, and you just had to swap as you fell.
Oh, that one.
'Cause it wasn't
one
something I
tripped me
had
up.
been doing.
Yeah, that was so different from all the others.
I was just like, what the heck does it want here?
And it's not
Oh,
like it repeated
nothing.
that much.
Yeah.
It was just sort of there for like 2 levels, I think.
Yeah.
And then didn't really speak of it much.
The one filled with spikes, and then the one where you had to swap out and swap back in to create the blocks under you to finish.
Mhm.
But yes,
We're joined
it was a
by
fun game.
by recent finisher ChurchnSarge. Hello.
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 Congrats on finishing. What do you think?
It was a good game. I lost the thread at some point, and then everybody else finished, and then I was like, oh, that sucks.
What happened early on in the race? We saw you were going to 5-6, and then you left, and we were like, oh, good. And then you went back, and we were like, what are you doing?
I thought I had it solved, and I wanted to get the hard part out of the way. I didn't realize the hard part was like 4-2 or something.
So you really were like, I'm gonna do the last level first?
Wait,
I wanted to take a peek at the last level, and it actually looked pretty straightforward, and I was like, there's one mechanic I'm missing, and then I thought I had it, and I did not.
were you swapping around?
Yeah, just decided to do one of the later levels first. So, I mean, that's a bold decision. I would assume the earlier levels would teach you the things you need for the later ones in a nicer way than having to just, like, figure it out.
Yeah, I did a similar thing way back when in Blitzbreaker race, and it was not friendly to go ahead and try and come back because it just let you skip levels, and I was like, let's see how this game gets. It'll get easier from there. Big mistake. Not
I
a
feel
strategy I would recommend.
I'm very pleased that it was more puzzle than it was platformer.
Yeah, yeah.
Platformer is just execution. I'm like, I don't know.
There
But,
were a couple of jumps where you looked skittish to do a jump.
Oh, definitely. I'm not. I say that about most of the games I've been playing here, but I'm not much of a platformer.
Church, it seemed like after you got back to the easier levels and got, past that one that made you go looking for another level, you started moving pretty smooth.
Yeah, so everything was pretty straightforward until like 4, whatever in the 4s I got stuck on. That sucked. Everything else, like, everything was just clicking, and then I got to that level, and it was like, this should be simple, and it is not clicking, and I have like a 75-step solution to this puzzle, and this is not the correct solution, but I don't see anything fast.
Are you talking about the one with like the forward stairs?
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got tripped up on that one as well. Just shuffling them around.
I just watched JmePenseBon stand on the very corner of a block with spikes on
Oh
it.
my god.
Is Jorfing on the spikes?
Dwarfing. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Didn't even think to try a dwarf in this game.
That's funny, because
He
it
had
really
it.
does look like it's there to stand on.
Yeah, it does.
It was right there.
Worth mentioning, Exceed, you're the only one to solve this level by mirroring the right block underneath the exit. The other two stacked up both blocks underneath.
Oh, I thought at some point that it was stacking the blocks, and then I mirrored it in the right way and it just appeared, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll try and use that.
Oh, look.
Yeah, and looking at it, that makes a lot more sense to think out than grabbing all the blocks. But hey,
I mean, I definitely thought it was the 2 blocks, but
yeah.
I think my brain stalled out at trying to get the 2 blocks over there.
JmePenseBon is moments away. Just needs to jump to
So
the right
close.
twice.
Just get
and
over
then flip
there.
across. It instead
thinking-
admiring his own reflection. Okay, wait. Oh no, brought the mirror down. We're going
Thinking,
somewhere else.
Thinking about, oh, you can navigate.
No.
and- Thinking about you can navigate and flip to the finish was always a trick in a stage as well.
I found more success in sort of mirroring while I was jumping than I thought I would. I feel like I solved a good few levels by doing that. Just
That's-
jumping all over the place.
It seems like the kind of thing that a developer might not account for you doing when
Yeah.
designing their level. You know, a good way to maybe cheese something.
Oh, definitely. It felt wrong. No. No, don't fall into the spikes.
So it's important to note that this was a grudge match for me. Not in the usual way. It was discussed before, but this was vengeance for Church making me race the Grinch in like MT10 or something.
Oh no.
In my defense, and again, we've talked about this before, I had no idea prior to giving that game how unforgiving the camera angles were to gameplay.
Oh, it was
Oh,
the 3D Grinch.
the PS1 Grinch. Yeah,
PS1
Oh.
Grinch.
yeah, I played that one. And then in the same tournament, my brother played the Game Boy Advanced one, and I was very upset to find out it was a much better game.
Is
But,
JmePenseBon trying to stack them?
Well, they're definitely not trying to mirror the right block, because if that's what they were trying to do, they had it and didn't see it. Oh,
See,
but
now
and
they're
yet-
trying to
and
mirror
yet-
the right block. Yeah. There.
Oh, trying to get a foothold to jump onto it rather than mirroring onto it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
you didn't
funny,
have to
that's-
bring the blocks to stack there?
No, yeah.
There's something you can mirror to put it right underneath the door,
And then I just went to the mirrored block and mirrored myself back over.
which
Yeah.
was very smart.
Makes a lot more sense.
But clever use of blocks to have the return staircase set up. Well done.
I'm very pleased it was a second cat game while I'm in Lizards. A cat game yesterday, a cat game today.
Cat games are always good.
My own cat gave me strength on this one, it's the only way.
What is your cat's name?
Her name is Kada, she's very sweet.
Nice.
Pretty
We're-
little black cat.
We're assembling everyone's pets. We had a collage of everyone's pets at some point covering this waiting screen.
I was
Oh, yeah.
thinking of doing it again, but I don't know if we get enough now. We've already seen all the pets.
From what I have seen on the internet, it's not hard to solicit people's pet pictures.
Oh, it's very easy.
People tend to be quite forthcoming. I got a comment from JmePenseBon. Good game, too puzzly for my dumb brain. I know the feeling. I'm not sure
Wow.
if they want to come in and chat.
I'm happy to remain a lizard at least.
That's right. It was an elimination match. JmePenseBon's tournament run ends, but he picked up his first win in his mystery tournament career this tournament. So, congratulations. It was a wizards match in the other race. So, ChurchnSarge, you're a lizard now. How does it feel?
I mean, everybody knows that it has to happen eventually, because it's going to be really awkward to host the finals if I'm in the finals, or top 8, so...
Disagree. Live commentary on your own match.
Well, that Rail can jump out and grab a microphone or something.
I mean, it is a little... I mean, it's always a little sad, but somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and I know that a lot of the games that are entered into Mystery Tournament are not my forte, so I expect it.
Well, you did well, and I liked some of your solutions. So, arcbliss, you remain in the Wizards bracket. It's a great start.
And Kagami.
Yeah, well, I mean...
You know...
You gotta fight... You can't get to top 8 without beating a top 8 player. You know? Your fight just comes a little bit earlier.
Hopefully I can get a win this time.
I think... I always forget. Is there one more boss somewhere else that you... I don't think so. I think this is kind of the boss. If you can get past Okami...
I mean, Ness is up next, and Ness is not an easy matchup.
No, it's not free.
Ness has beat me in the past, I believe. The other side is not nearly as threatening. Okami is the big one.
Yeah. If you can do it, you got a shot. And I don't know. Despite all the memes, you can do it.
I believe in myself. I predict it every year in my bracket.
I mean, we've all got to believe in ourselves or we won't win.
Fair enough.
Speak the truth.
Yeah.
On those words, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so much to all of you for coming out and racing tonight and coming to talk to us.
Of course, y'all have a great night. Looking forward to being a lizard yet again. See y'all around.
Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
Good luck.
And that is the end of our broadcast for tonight. For once, there isn't some other match a couple hours after we're all wrapped up.
Yeah, lucky us.
We're here at the end, so come back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. They're starting a little bit later, I've noticed.
I mean, it's still during the week. The weekend is when the 2 p.m. matches are.
Yeah. There is a deadline on Friday, of which something like 10 or 12 matches still need to be scheduled. Some of those will get a pass. You know, they'll work it out and they'll do it a bit later. But a bunch of those are probably going to pop up in the near future. So expect a lot more races even than the 5 we have on screen already. You can catch these if you follow us on Twitch. You'll get the regular Twitch notifications in your browser or whatever if you set those up. Or you can join the Discord. We've got a role that you can give yourself to get alerts whenever these matches are starting, and that way you won't miss a single one. We'd love to see you. Thanks again to... I mean, there's a whole bunch of people who make this happen. The organizers, the testers, the players, the submitters, and I guess you for watching. Come back tomorrow. We'll see you then, 8 p.m. Eastern.